Hallo folkens! Velkommen til en ny episode. I dag skal vi gjøre litt vri på episoden. We're gonna take it in English. I'm not the best to speak English, but we're gonna have a full tour of the Einemo garage. I think it will be of interest for international viewers also. We're gonna show our YouTube studio, what cars we have. We're gonna 10 collector cars we have in our garage. We're gonna look at them in detail. And the story about this building, so come on. Yes.
Yep.
Ja, Eirik.
Ja.
Gamle Eirik.
Ja.
You all guys have met Gamle Eirik in the last episode. You have had an introduction about me also. So, sorry guys, it's gonna be no strange dialects on this round. But here, this is our office. I use this place for paying bills and look at cars at Finn.
Yeah.
That's it.
You have a lot of bills to pay since you have 4 screens, I see.
4 screens for bill paying.
Bill paying, yeah.
And you, what are you doing in this office?
Just playing around.
Yeah, playing around. Fantastic. This garage is actually an old factory. We bought it 2 years ago. It was a factory that made doors and glasses for special old houses and building new houses. When we bought it, there was a full machine shop, everything. We bought it complete and sold out all the machine and tools and made like our garage. We're gonna show you. Our plan is to make this also as a YouTube studio, so we can do all the maintenance on our cars, planning our tours, and we're gonna rebuild this place more. It's not finished, it's maybe 10% finished what we want to do here.
It's ongoing.
So we are constantly doing more job on the building. We have 1,000 square meters, so it's a lot of job for two small guys.
Yeah. And the whiskey corner is also here.
Yeah, of course, we have that. So, but we can give you a tour. We can start inside and show them how it is here, and before we go to the cars. Yeah. You maybe have to have a refill also. So.
No, we'll see. We'll see how long it's gonna take.
So here we have the lunchroom, or what we should call it. We have the office straight in there. This room we cut out the wall, put in glasses so we can look to the cars from the office angle. If you have too many bills, it's nice to look at your Lamborghini, because then you get a little bit more happy. Yeah. I hate paying bills. Or another car you can put in here. Yeah. We also cut out the wall into the workshop, so you can also see straight through. And we sit down here and relaxing. Fridays, beer in lunch. And we have gaming though. This I actually made for the kids, because to get the kids down here, they could do gaming and I could be working, and they can still see me in the workshop though. But they are not so interested anymore, so it's more like you and me gaming in here. Yeah. But here is the plan, like what we talking about in the Whiskey Corner episode about making a bar. So we want to make this place all here, and also our office, to a motor pub, that you can see all the car collection from the bar. And like a public bar. That's like a dream, because after you have been driving on the mountains and come back, and you can now take the after drive with all the cars in the room here. You can't get more petrolhead bar than that.
No.
So we haven't painted it yet. It looks like a dentist's office still. We're gonna have nice colors, floors.
Yeah.
But
the bar will come sometime.
Yeah. We use it as a bar, but we also want other people to use it as a bar in the future.
Yeah, public bar. Yeah.
So that's the plan. You can buy a cigar and a whiskey and sit down there in the whiskey corner and enjoy it. So this is a place we hang around a lot when we are talking about things and try to get new ideas for what we're going to do.
Well, we usually just work, Johannes.
Yeah, usually
we don't sit
don't
down.
sit so
I
much.
don't have time to sit there, unfortunately. Not yet.
No, not yet.
But it will come.
Definitely. So the one dream I had also was I can drive Gran Turismo and I can like have the car. I play in the game,
choose your
own car, and then have the car standing straight beside your gaming console. If you're gonna drive Nürburgring, it's a perfect thing to do to learn the track. So that's cool. But we can look at the next step. Here we have the gym, or the gym. Gamle Eirik, he uses a lot of hours in here.
Yes.
This, in this part of the garage, we have 5 offices. So we rent out 3 offices, and this was office, and then we was thinking, okay, let's just make a gym here instead. Because the guys that rent here can use it, we use it, family members, and it's something if you are sitting on your computer all day, take a half an hour on the running or pumping some iron, it's good to have.
Yeah.
So why not? Yeah. So it was Eirik insisted that we should have that.
Oh yes.
So here it's not only cigar smoking and drinking whiskeys. It's
you have to stay in shape to drink so much whiskey.
You are very strong, man. You see, you're lifting like crazy in the workshop there. When you're turning down the walls, you're like a machine. Let's go and see some cars.
See more.
Okay, guys. Now we are into the car storage place. We have the office straight in there with the windows and the future bar. We have the whiskey corner here, and this was the main area for production of the windows and doors for this factory that was before we bought it. So we have cleaned out all this room, taken all the machines, sold them out, cut down walls and open up all this place in the building so we can store our cars. It's pretty cool because we have wood floors, and we're going to keep this one dirty and like that. We have painting mostly here now, but we have a lot of way to go still with painting. The paint master Gamle Eirik is doing that for the most now. We have cut down some walls, and the most important with this place is that each car is possible to drive out now. If you suddenly have an hour and you want to drive on special car, you can do it.
Especially in the summertime.
Yeah, summertime. Yeah. That's but wintertime also. We are thinking about some winter driving with these ones also. But the logistic is perfect for that now. But we cannot buy any more cars because then the logistic will go bad.
And there's some winter storage car as well.
We have winter storage also. So the plan with this place is to make it like not like a museum, but a place where people can come and look at the cars. They can book an hour for guiding and have all the info they need about them. And they can also rent a car.
We're going to talk about this one.
No, not this.
Yes, this is.
I have to hide my keys. I lock them in when I'm not here. If you're renting out these cars, we're going to have a couple of cars for rent out. We're going to look at them later now. They're going to be pretty cool. So, but we are starting to getting somewhere. It's like a small dream, a big dream starting to come true here now. So that's nice. So, but we can look at the workshop. We also have a workshop here. We're gonna put in a paint box this winter. So hang on.
So this is the whiskey corner. I use a lot of my time here. Don't I? They have a cigar and a whiskey.
Yeah.
Alcohol-free whiskey.
Yeah, cigars in here. Alcohol-free whiskey.
Nice to have a place to smoke cigars.
Yeah.
You can smoke cigars in the office, then the people will be.
You tried that in the beginning. That was not a success.
No, it wasn't so popular for the people that rent the other offices. So, No. I'm going to have a refill because this is taking forever.
It takes time to explaining. Starting with empty also.
things in that.
But it's good with some alcohol-free whiskey for.
Oh yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's actually apple juice.
Apple juice, yeah. Yeah, it's apple juice.
So, this is the workshop. Yeah, we've done some modifications with the walls and stuff. In there behind you, we have the what we call it, prepare for paint. Yeah.
Grinding, filler, things like
sanding,
that.
You mean?
And Eirik, he have made Gamle Eirik have made. Gonna have the room where we store the paint, mixing room. It's gonna be in here. So it's starting to be nice now. We have concerts. You know, when we work on the cars in the evenings, we put on Mark Knopfler, Guns N' Roses concerts from the 80s, 90s, full volume. Yeah. It's a fantastic. So you need to have like an atmosphere where you work. The plan was that it shouldn't feel like a workshop.
No.
So when we are done here, it should not feel like you are into a workshop.
No.
You know, I will say the cars we work with is art.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you need to have a good environment when working.
It needs to be fun, not like feel like you're stressing out to make money for the
bills.
For the bills.
And we are lucky we have good friends that are very talented in cars. Yeah. We have Carlis. So we have also guys helping us out a lot.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
We do a lot ourselves, but we also have guys that really help us. So that is, you have to have that to keep a collection like this. But it's the cool thing that we're teaching all the way how to do it, and that's a part of this YouTube also, that we should teach ourselves how to. Okay, let's take an engine out and restore that engine.
Learning.
I have done it before many years ago, but you know, it's time changes and all that.
Yeah, you don't remember everything.
No, not.
You're still learning.
When you're drinking apple juice, you don't remember so much.
No, that's Which color was this again?
But now I want to show you guys some cars. I think we start with the car I have kept longest time.
The first one?
First one.
How
real
many years
super
ago?
car. Soon 15 years ago. I bought it when I was 27 years old.
Wow.
And that was, all these cars are my childhood dream cars. And I'm really looking forward to show the viewers my dream. Let's go. Hey guys, here we have the first car in the collection. This is a 1991 Lamborghini Diablo, Series 1. It's no traction control, no ABS, anything, rear wheel drive. This car I actually own for almost 15 years now. I bought it when I was 27 years old. This was one of my really big childhood dream cars. Back in the days in Norway, 15 years ago, people didn't appreciate these cars, but now they do. The funny story about this car is it's actually bought new by no other than Flavio Briatore. So you guys that like Formula 1 definitely know him. So he bought this one new. It was taken from UK, London to Norway in the early 2000s, and since it stayed there. This is a red car, black interior, and done some upgrades. Since I'm a car painter, I like colors, so I did the wheels. This is actually a magnesium SE30 Jota wheels, very, very rare, and I painted them in gold. I think it's the only wheels of that type that have a gold color in a Diablo. I have put on the SV hatch, engine bay hatch. It has the SV rear tail lights and the SV exhaust, free flow exhaust. It has some carbon splitters down in the side skirts and the carbon plates in the engine bay I can show you later. And this car is actually in pretty good shape. It's around 72,000 kilometers now. I have run it a lot. I've been driving all the way to Italy with it. I drive a lot around the mountains here, and these cars that I have in the collection, this is not Garage Queen cars, we use them. And we're gonna movie when we use them and documentate it and show it to you guys on YouTube what we do with them. I want to take this for a really, really long drive, and because now they start to be expensive and rare, but I still drive them like I did 15 years ago. So this is a really special car in my garage. So guys, now we're gonna look at the next one. Okay guys, here we have the Ferrari Testarossa Monospecchio. This is a 1985, one of the earliest one that came out. This is actually number 75 out of the factory. You can notice it's a one mirror on the driver's side, center lock wheels and TRX tires. So this is like the peak of the Ferrari, the collector Ferrari Testarossa. It has a flat 12 engine with 390 horsepower, 100% mechanic injection, no catalyst and an English racing exhaust. So this flat 12 Ferrari engine, it sounds like music. You have to shift down the gears when you drive it. This car is very special for me. When I grew up, this was my big dream car. It was the one I was thinking about all day, the one I had the biggest poster of in my wall. And it had to be the Testarossa Monospecchio, the first one. They use it in Miami Vice. They are iconic. They are a fashion design. It is just amazing. And lots of people, when I bought it, I was thinking, okay, how is this car to drive? You know, I bought it 6 years ago, I think. And then I was very afraid of driving it because, you know, when you have dreamt of a car like this since you were a little child, if that's been a shit box of a car and terrible to drive, that would be so disappointing, but it is not. It is a fantastic GT cruiser. You can drive it and drive it. It's a very powerful engine. The sound, the interior, everything is fantastic with it. So this is a car I definitely gonna keep in my collection though. And we're gonna use it and drive it. This is I don't know Garage Queen. I use it in the mountains when I'm guiding the Ferrari groups that comes to visit our hotel. So this is a car that runs also as good as it looks. So the Ferrari Testarossa Monospecchio is like the top pick of the dream car. Here guys and girls, we have the Tomaso Pantera GT5. This is a rock star of a car. It's original 1983 GT5. They delivered 172 cars and 35 of them were right-hand drive, and this is one of the left-hand drives. The really special thing with this car is that it has the original bucket seats from the factory, not these big couch seats. So this is a unicorn of a car. But in Norway in the 80s, if you're going to buy a brand new Porsche 928, you have to pay 199,000 kroner. This one costs 600,000. So they didn't sell these cars at all. And that's why they also are so rare. It's an Italian car with an American engine. And this special car has all aluminum Clio V6 engine, a very rare engine. It's not original. That pumps up 500 to 550 horsepower. It is just a blast to drive it. And the cool thing is when you drive it, you can feel it is super Italian because the chassis and the suspension system is designed by no other than Gianpaolo Dallara, and he also designs the Miura. So this is a really Italian car. Many people think it's American, but it's actually really Italian. This special car was taken into Norway in 1986 and have been there since. Its original color should be black, but it's repainted red. And the history of this car says that it was a prostitute lady in Germany that had it, and she had the black Pantera, black Testarossa, and the black Countach in 1986. So I don't know if it's true, but it's a cool story. This car we're gonna use a lot. And I'm gonna tell you why. The Diablo, the Testarossa you just watched, is amazing engines, super expensive engines. If you break something in those engines, it's maybe you cannot find parts. But this one has the American V8 engine, so you can find parts for a good price and you can get parts. And that's why this car now, I really appreciate it a lot, because this you can drive like you stole it, because you know, okay, if you blow off the engine, let's get a new engine. And it doesn't have the original engine in it. So this, I bought it last year, and we're definitely gonna make some cool movies with this one. So let's go over, this is the Tomaso Pantera GT5. Let's take the next. Porsche 930 Turbo. Every car collector needs a car like this in their collection. This is a beast of a car. It's just so amazing. I have owned this now for 6 years. I remember my friend Roy bought it and take it to Lærdal. That's 16, 17 years ago, maybe more. And I get my first try in a 930 Turbo. This particular car has tuned up, so it's in the 90s, it should have 453 horsepower in this engine. It's a very light car. And the cool thing with the 930 is like, when you hit the throttle, it's just like driving an old Beetle with 40 horsepower until you pass 3,500 RPMs and you get 400 horsepower in a second. You know, the car is crazy. It slides out, it shoots flames, it's going so crazy. So this is it's a reason why this car is standing in the front line of the cars, because this is the one I use the most. Last year we drove, me and Gamle Eirik, all the way to Nürburgring from Lærdal. We drive a race all weekend and drive the car home. And that says a little bit about the quality of these old Porsche turbo cars. This is delivered in Sin Metallic, sold new in Germany to a guy that had Opel as last name, and it's have the red and black interior. So the color combination is perfect. That's why I really like this car also. It's so classic as it can be. The engine have bigger turbos, 964 camshafts. It's have lots of upgrades on the suspensions, everything. So this is a race car. And the cool thing with the 911s that you don't get in another car, you know, you can use it every day. You can pick up the kids to the school, you can go to the grocery store for shopping, and you can go to the racetrack. Lots of cars can do that. But that's what's different with the 911s, that you drive from everyone on the racetrack. Not one single car in your class can keep up with you. And that's what makes this car so special. So this car I have lots of fun with. I'm gonna have more fun with it. We're gonna do lots of things with it. It's just, yeah, if I'm gonna choose one of my cars in the newer time now, when I'm getting older, you know, I dreamt of the Testarossa and the Diablo and the other ones, then this is like, it suits me better when in my age. So that's the 930 Turbo. So let's go to the next. Yes, and here we have. What the fuck? What is going on? What is this car doing here?
So, this is the Opel.
So, have you lost your fucking mind?
No, I have a chauffeur and everything.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not driving when I'm drinking.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's an Opel.
Yeah, we'll
You
talk
need
about
some
how you.
air in the tires, but yeah, it's a good car.
It's a good car. When you talk to the audience, how you fix the rust on it?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, but let's talk about the Opel. It is. It's a nice grey color.
Yeah.
And a chrome in the grille.
It does what it does. I mean, it's from A to B. It's a very good car.
But how many times have you driving from the police in this one? Is the question.
Not telling. No, I mean, it's for everyday use. It's a very good car. Yeah.
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 Yeah. But that's yeah. It's perfect. It's why
I
not?
haven't spent much money on it. Nothing.
No.
Well, a little bit, of course. But
when you have the Ferrari, it's good to have this one. But you did sell it, but you didn't want to sell it.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't have to spend so much money on it. I don't have to wash it. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to clean it.
You don't have to drive it either, because you have a private driver. That's perfect.
Yes.
Everyone should get an Opel with a private driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
I have never seen an Opel with a private chauffeur, so you must be the first one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's why I have tinted
windows.
Windows back so that nobody can see me.
Why shouldn't they see you? Are you embarrassed about the car, or are you?
No, it's yeah.
That's nice. It suits your gold tooth. That's perfect. Nice.
Yeah, doesn't have to be flashy.
Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, guys and girls, now we finally have a proper car. This is a 1997 Ferrari F355 with manual gear and Fiorano buckets, carbon seats. This car was sold new in United States in 97 and was brought into Norway by a Norwegian guy in 98. So this car have been many years in Norway. I bought this only 6 months ago. I actually traded out my beautiful Ferrari 458 Italia to this one. I really like the 458, but there is something with the classics. You get the manual gear and the sound of the 355 is just to die for. This is bright yellow, as I said, and that's why I bought it. When I was a kid in the 90s, I had like two major dream cars. That was a 964 Turbo Bad Boys, the black one, and then you had the bright yellow Ferrari 355. And the cool thing is that I have never driven this car before I bought it. I have seen it and lots of time in my life, but never tested it. And the first trip I had on this car, geez, I tell you, this is a good driver's car. It's a very good driver's car. You think about the mid-engine Ferrari, it should be really hard to slide out, it should be really like more dangerous, but this one is perfect. You can slide it through every corners, it's balanced, the steering, everything. So then we're gonna show you some movies how we drive this car. But that surprised me a lot how much this car, how good it was to drive. It sounds very, very crazy, but I get almost like a 997 GT3 feeling of the car. You know, I tested that one, and in the first turn, in the first corner, you feel the car. Okay, I know you, I feel you, we can be friends. So this car do the same. That's is so cool. We have now installed a challenge exhaust, race catalysts, so the sound on it is also, yeah, really, really nice. So I'm really happy I actually sold my 458 and bought this one now. It was a hard decision, but this is a keeper. So let's go to the next one. Honda NSX. We need a Japanese car in the collection. Before I bought my Diablo when I was 27 years old, I had a lot of Japanese cars. Datsun 240 SIT, the Toyota Supra twin turbo, rally cars, Subaru Imprezas, Mitsubishi Evolution cars. So I really like the Japanese cars. And this is a legendary Japanese car. The Honda NSX Series 1, this is number 335. The first one have no power steering. Fantastic red color with the black roof. And this is a car that is ahead of its time. It is driving, it makes newer cars look bad. So good is this car. Lots of people will say it's too slow, it doesn't have the power it needs. But this V6 engine, 3 liters, revs to 8,300 RPMs with the correct exhaust and the correct mountain drive. You don't want any more horsepowers. This is not a drag race car. Ayrton Senna, I'm a really big fan of him, and he was also in the development of this car. I bought it, I hadn't tested this car either, but it was a dream car I really wanted. And the trip home, I was just blown away how good the car was. It's almost so good that you forget you're driving a sports car. You think you're driving a Honda Civic. You have to stop on the gas station and look, wow, this car is super cool, because you forget to drive it. We have actually driven an ice race. I bought winter tires for it, and I can tell you that in the ice, you can even feel much more how good the chassis is. You can flip it around, you can play with it. It's crazy how good it is. So this is a car I'm really, really glad I managed to buy this one in Norway. It's been in Norway many years. Before that, it was coming from Sweden. So this is a Eurospec car, and not many of them. And it makes the 348 look bad. Don't you think, Eirik?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. But this was the car that Ferrari made the 355. And I love the 355, and that's a really good car. So if this was the benchmark, I understand how good that car is. So this is the Honda NSX. Lotus. This is one awesome car. It's actually a 2001 Lotus Elise, but we have rebuilt all the chassis to exceed S. So it's the lightest one. It's about 780 kilos. It have no ABS, nothing that helps you at all, but it have the coolest chassis. I bought this chassis from a gentleman in Sweden, and we mounted on this Elise and painted in Gulf livery. So this is hand painted and built by ourselves here in the shop. This car has a cool story because I bought it as a rental car to the hotel many years ago, and I sold it, and now I bought it back and I sold it one more time. But the gentleman that owns it, he wants us to have it in the shop and rent it out, and he can come and drive it when he have the time. So we are really happy that this car is back in the collection in a sort of a way. The cool thing with the Lotus, you have no weight. It's super light. These have about 140 horsepower, but you drive it like a supercar up the mountains. Lots of cars have to back out because this car can't pass it. It is very, the suspension, everything is very good on it. And when you have such a light car, you have lots of less maintenance on these cars. Not only because it's light, but it uses lots less fuel than other cars. The engines, the chassis, everything, it goes pretty easy on the road. So you don't damage any suspension when you're jumping on these mountains around here. It's very good. So the Lotus, this is maybe the best sport car you can buy for the money. It's not so expensive. They're starting to rise up in price because people now really appreciate how good these cars are. And you can get parts everywhere. It is a really, really good sport car that I recommend everyone that wants to come into the sport car world and not use too much money. A Lotus is the correct way to go. So this is a rental car. You can rent it at our hotel. You cannot rent the Diablo as Gamle Eirik told, sorry, but this is a good one. So then we go to the next. Renault Clio V6. This is a rare car. And a really, really cool car also. I think I've said cool car many times now, but this one, Renault, you know, everybody knows the turbos from the 80s, the Group B areas. They had the engine in the rear, they're driving rally. In the early 2000s, they want to make a car, like a tribute car for the Renault. They were winning a lot in Formula 1 with Williams, and then this appears. And the cool thing with the Phase 1 car is it's actually built in Sweden, in Uddevalla, at the Volvo factory. And the guy that is responsible behind it is Tom Wilkinson Racing, TVR Racing, very known company in building race cars. So it's cool because it is more like our neighbor country is built that. I actually get a message from one welder that I was working on when I worked offshore. And he was like, I saw you bought the Renault V6, I have welded these cars in the Volvo factories when we build them. So he can tell me how they did it and everything. And nothing is Clio on this one, you know, it's the roof and some doors, and the rest is just built like a Group B race car. V6 3-liter engines in the rear. It's like it could have more power because it's not a light car. It's 1300 kilos, but it's not a car you drive fast. It's not an autobahn car. It's light in the front, so it will be not stable. But believe me, when you drive this one up Tindervegen, as we call it here in Norway, with this car, that is so cool. If you had racing slicks, I bet you can go 2 wheels through the corners. So this is a cool one. Bought it in Tromsø and drive it all the way from Tromsø to Lærdal. That was a really experience. Then I really get to know this car and how loud it is. I had earplugs and ear protection all the way for 5 days vacation. So this is made 1,500 cars about. They never sold them in US, only Europe and England. So this is a keeper for sure. And watch this one in the future. I bet it can be a really good investment also. So let's go to the next. Lancia HF Integrale Evoluzione 1 Verde York. This is one special car. Very, very rare. They made about 500 to 600 Verde York Evolutions, but only 200 with the 16-valve engines. And this is one of the 200. It's just fantastic. If you look at the color, it is British racing green, and it also have like the tan champagne interior. And Eirik, come here and show us what we made for this car. What we also do, I'm a big fan of driver's shoes. So here we have tried to replicate the color with the interior color. Integrale Verde York Evolution 1 is standing on the shoes. And you need to have this tiny shoes when you drive this car because the pedal set are so closed. So this is the shoes we use for that car though. Eirik here likes to wear them a lot, like for his car. We're gonna make you a special shoes also. But back to the car. It's have about 225 horsepower. When I bought it, it had the original wheels. But I bought the Rally Monte Carlo 17-inch wheels. It's have been lowered down with Evolution 2 final edition suspension, so it's a bit lower and stiffer than the original ones. They have all the original parts lying around. But this is kind of the holy grail of the rally cars, and especially the Verde York color combination. It's numbered and it's starting to be really collectible car in the world. And the color combination is so good that people even now, this day, they start to spec their new cars in this kind of colors. And I understand why, because they are really exclusive. The cool thing with them, all the front, that you do not know, these cars have air intakes. It's around the lights, it's everywhere. The four-wheel drive system is 20 years before its time. It's a very good four-wheel drive system on the cars. And it is an Italian car, and when you drive it, you can really feel it is Italian, and that's the cool part about it. I have always been a big fan of rally cars. When I have lots of Japanese cars, I had the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 Tommy Mecken edition, 6.5. And that car and this car are, in my opinion, the holy grail of the rally cars, because they look so good, like this though. So this is the Lancia. It's fantastic. Next one. And here we have...
What the fuck is this?
I don't know how I should explain this one, so...
No.
Okay.
Here I am again.
Oh, no. No, I don't want to be a part of this. What the hell are you doing?
Let's go.
No.
Oh yes.
No. I don't want to be a part of this. Get out from here. Bentley. This is a cool car. This is actually my daily driver, and it's actually also our first YouTube project car. I bought it in auction in Norway. It was the North Europe's cheapest Bentley Continental GT Speed. We managed to do a lot on this car, and believe me, I would never buy this car if I know how bad it was and how much thing that can go wrong on these cars. But it is something about the Bentley Continental GT Speed that makes me want to have this kind of car. We have done new wheels on it, and that's because we are going to rally drive it. We're going to ice race it in the winter, and I haven't seen any Bentley Continental GT with OZ Racing rally wheels. So we have good tires, we have fixed up the most of the engine, some small sensors we have to take, did some painting and details, and believe me, you're gonna see this Bentley on places you never thought you will see a Bentley driving. So that's gonna be pretty fun. And when Gamle Eirik, he really enjoys it. I think the car suits him also. So yeah. What do you say, Eirik? You like this one? Oh. I think I should clap him away before he drives over me, so. But we will take it to a special place. We have one more car, and that place also is special, so stay tuned. Welcome to the drive-in hotel room. We shall talk more about the room, but first I want to show you this special car. I am a really big fan of Goodwood Revival, old English race cars from the 50s and 60s. And this is actually a Ginetta G27. It's not from the 50s or 60s, but it is replicated to be that. It has a super cool 2.0 Ford engine, tuned up to about 180 horsepower. It's so cool to drive because it's convertible. You can feel everything in the chassis movement when you drive it. And this is actually a factory car that is built as a left-hand drive. They made approximately 200 Ginetta G27, different versions of them. And I'm not sure, but leave a comment if you know if any more left-hand drive Ginettas that are made in G27. When I was working on it, I see the gearbox is turned upside down because of the cable system, how it should fit in the car. So this car is not made to be left-hand drive. We have a big YouTube episode with this one. I bought it, drive it as far out to the coast in Norway Island that you can come. And we have tuned it up a bit, so stay tuned on this one. This is a really cool classic one. But come on, enjoy the room, show you. Okay guys, come on, let me show you. This is actually an old butcher house from year 1900. I bought it and the old building was about to collapse. And then I get an idea, I want to have a drive-in hotel room for my hotel guests and for myself that I can sit and enjoy and watch my cars. So this is how the room looked when I bought it, the house, and this was one GT40 that I had. When I took that picture, I was like, I have to live here with this car. I want to stay here with this car every day. So that's when the idea pops up. In the roof, we still have the butler hooks from the old days. We keep the original old ones, and this is why I wanted to have this classic Ginetta in this building, because it is a very old house, very old street, and this classic race car fits perfectly as an exhibition in the winter. It's glass in the gate there, so people walking by, they can look at this car though. So this is my dream house. I have everything I need. I have a kitchen, television, a couch, which you can put out a sleeping couch also. You have a fireplace. Come here, I can show you. So here is the toilet. And even on the toilet and bathroom, I made the glass so we can look at the car when you take a shit on Sunday morning. When I built it in my head, I was thinking every room should have possibility to look at the car. That was like the most important for me though. So here we have the master bedroom, you can call it. And then you have glass all the way so you can see the car. And this is a room that we rent out all summer and the winter to guests that want to come here and put their car in the room and actually stay here with their car. And one cool party trick behind your curtains here at the room, you can turn off the lights in the room and you can hold in the switch, and then you can lower the lights on your car. So in the evening you can relax and get a perfect view of the shapes of your car. But when you do that, also we had to have a bit fun. So back here is the shower. So when I put full lights here, you can also see the shapes of your partner taking a shower. So you have the best of two worlds. But back to the car. This is such a cool car. We're gonna show you lots of driving with this one. This is a car I'm going racing with for sure. And it's a race car. It is simple, but it's very cool. And we also want to rent it out to people that can appreciate these type of cars and know how it is to drive them and enjoy them. So because it have carburetors, 45mm for big carburetors, it's tuned up engine, old school tuning. So this is something everybody, a petrolhead, have to have an experience about. And this room we're gonna show more from. When we're starting our trips, we always start from here. this is the place, okay, where we're gonna go with the cars, what we're gonna do with them. So we're starting to planning here, make a good dinner, glass of wine, and okay, we have an idea. So so that's cool. So I really like, hope you enjoy to watch their cars and their collection. Our car collection that we have is not like, we don't buy them because we want to earn money on them. I bought all these cars because when I was so little, this was my dream cars. These cars were hanging on my bedroom wall. I was a car freak as a child. And to have the possibility to buy all these cars, I'm very, very glad, and I really, really feel I'm very lucky that I can live out my dream on that one. So this is not cars that are for sale. This is a private cars that we're gonna use, and we're gonna use them a lot. So if you want to see these cars rolling out the roads around the places, you have to watch the channel. So, and if it's anything you didn't like, anything you think could be better, please subscribe. We hope that helps us a lot. There's a new YouTube channel, and yeah, see you on the next time, or show us neste gang, som jeg sier på norsk. See you!